Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, we're going to be looking at the ShengShou 4x4 version 3 cube. Now, I've been hesitant on making this review or not because, as you probably know, I'm not that big of a 4x4 person. I'm just focusing on my 3x3 and trying to sharpen my skills before I go to any bigger cube. But I think I do have enough skill to at least make a decent review on the ShengShou 4x4 version 3. Now, before I go on to the actual review, I want to tell you a few things. First, I want to tell you that a lot of people are a lot of people are asking me to do the Type F3 review, but I currently can't, and the reason for that is because of the Type F, my personal Type F3. I mean, I did put the CubeSmith stickers on there, I did put the Lubix in there, and the only problem I have with it is that I can't pop open the freaking center cap so I can freaking tension it. And so if I can't tension it, it's just going to stay how it is. And right now, it's just complete crap. So until then, I'm not going to be making a review because I don't have it at its full potential. So it's not going to be a fair review. But anyways, going into the cube itself, the ShengShou 4x4 itself. As you know, the ShengShou 4x4, when it first came out, it was a great cube. It was a very, a big competitor to the Maru 4x4, which was the leading 4x4 cube in the market. And it was just great. And another thing was that this was much cheaper. The ShengShou 4x4 was much cheaper than the Maru 4x4. Now, it's very good. This is really good, but the question is, for a lot of speed cubers and just the cubing community itself, is it a great or a worth upgrade from the ShengShou 4x4 version 1 to the version 3? And this video is going to be talking all about that and answering for yourself. So, as you can see, this is the basic ShengShou 4x4 packaging. You want to take it out, just open the flaps, you know, the basic instructions. I believe the same instructions and manual as the version 1, and this is the cube itself. Now, another thing before I go into the review is that, as you notice, this is a whole new background. It's just like this complete white background, so I can have you focus on the cube itself. Now, going into the cube individually, I want to say that it is a great 4x4, a very great cube, and it's just still a very major competitor to the Maru 4x4. As you can see, there is the stickers, all very tolerable shades. As you can see, the orange, blue, red, green, white, and yellow. They aren't good in shade. They aren't what you would want or the quality of a CubeSmith sticker. But for factory sticker, it is really nice already. And I believe the only thing you can expect from a factory sticker is not good quality, or I mean, you can't expect it to be like freaking awesome. You know, you can only expect it, and the only thing that makes one factory sticker to different from another factory sticker, the difference between a good one and a bad one is that the good one has distinguishable shades, and this one obviously does have distinguishable shades, and that's all I'm asking, and probably everyone is asking. As you can see, they are very nice, very high quality, and overall really good cube and very good stickering. Now, going into the actual performance, speed cubing capabilities itself, the turning is very nice. A lot of people are going to instantly ask me, what's the difference between this and the ShengShou 4x4 version 1? Now, I think the difference between the turning is that the ShengShou 4x4 actually has a smoother feel. Because the ShengShou 4x4 version 1 is, you have to admit, kind of crispy. So that's something that is surely going to change in this one, because this one is still pretty crispy, as you can hear, but it's mostly smooth. It's mostly smooth. Now going to the cutting, I guess. This one's out of the box, so it probably can't cut that well. But I'm just rest assured that the ShengShou 4x4 version 3 cuts decent. And popping and locking, you know, popping, locking, speed, and cuts are the most important parts of these cubes. But this is not a new cube to the market. It is, but the basic and just the base and foundation mold of this and design of this cube was already out in the market because of the version 1. This is the version 3. We don't need to talk about all the things we talked about with the ShengShou 4x4 version 1. So the thing we are going to talk about is it worth getting? Now, definitely a great cube. I mean, if you're just going to compare it to itself, just ask me if it's a good cube or not. It's definitely a good cube. And it's definitely something that you would want to pick up if you are new to 4x4. If you want the best 4x4 cube, you have this Mario 4x4 or X-Cube 4. This is a pretty major competitor to the X-Cube 4 as well. But the X-Cube 4 does have everyone in the dust. But this is so much cheaper, so I don't know. I don't know about the dust. This freaking is like a dust collector. That means it's on the shelf, huh? Actually, no, never mind. But this cube is a good cube by itself. So, if you want like a cheap, good quality cube, 4x4 cube, then this is definitely it. But for the people who have a ShengShou 4x4 already, and you're probably asking, is it good? Is it worth upgrading? And I just have to say, it depends. Depends on your life, actually. So this one is, if you have the money, if you do have the money to, and you have the money to, and you really want to compare them, then you should get this, because it is slightly different, and it's definitely better than the ShengShou 4x4 version 1. How much better? A little bit. So that's why I think it's not a very necessary upgrade, but if you want to, then yeah, you could do it. But if you are on like a tight budget, or you don't have that much money and all that, then I recommend you just skip this, because it's not that much of a difference. It's still the same cube, same mold, same design, same mechanism. Everything's the same except slight differences. So if you are on a tight budget or whatnot, then this should be just skipped around, so you can go purchase some other cube. But if you do have the money, like if you're an adult, or if you just do have the money, or you really want to see you really want to like collect all 3 versions of it, or you just want to, you know, if you just want to compare them, then this is definitely, you should pick it up. So it does actually depend on your life status, I guess you'd call it. But that's all really what I have to say about this cube. It's definitely a good 4x4. If you want a ShengShou 4x4, you don't have one yet, then this is definitely a pick over the version 1. But if you do have the version 1 and you don't have that much money, then you should just stick with the version 1 and just skip this cube. But if you do have the money and you want to compare it, or you just really want it for any reason at all, then of course, just go ahead and get it. It's not that expensive at all. It's like around $10 if I'm correct. And that's all I have to say about this. So if you like this video, and if you like the review, and you somehow found this review informative, or hopefully I helped you decide if you want to get it or not, then please hit the subscribe button. It will sincerely mean a lot to me, and it would be really cool if you checked out my other videos. But that's all I have to say for this cube itself. Definitely a good pickup for certain people. Other people, skipping it is okay. If it were me, I'd probably just skip it, because I want to get as much cube as possible. But that's all I have in my brain. I spilled it out all to you, and that sounds disgusting. But what I really want to say was thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.